around on goddamn Instagram and shit, right? And I see this one chick, right? Hispanic chick, right? I mean, this bitch got some big ass motherfucking titties, my nigga. You know what I mean? I mean, fucking titties are all bolstered the fuck out. You know what I mean? Skinny ass fucking jeans and shit. Fucking goddamn skin tight ass fucking jeans. I mean, motherfucking halter top is so goddamn tight. It's damn near fucking forcing the fucking right titty of my nigga to spill out up on some fucking hanging with Mr. Droopy D ass fucking shit, right? I mean, the fucking titties is just fucking out there, right? And I'm like, God damn, this bitch got some big ass titties. Like, I would suck the fucking living dog shit out these bitches. Like, this fucking hoe can hop up on my dick any fucking day of the week, right? To find out, this fucking bitch was 15 years old, my nigga.
What the fuck's poppin'? It's your Puerto Rican prince, king of the motherfucking Ravens, ColdRaven. Past couple of days, EDP, Eat That Pussy 445 has been going through a bitch ton of accusations, you know, pedophilia from a group chat. He made a video about last week addressing it. He now made a live stream today addressing the shit. And there's some bullshit that happens in between what was given and the evidence that contradict one another. And, you know, then it kind of blatantly shows the motherfucking truth after the contradictions, you know. And with that shit being said, in classic ColdRaven fashion, I have notes from the stream. Let's take it from the top. This is what he said inside of his live stream. I'm being accused. Single-handedly, why would I throw away my life, etc., etc. It's pathetic, talking about people giving out free cameos. People asking for free cameos. He said the 25 to 26-year-old guy came up to him. He was like, hey, yo, can my girl get a free shout-out? She loves your vids. He was like, show me tits. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if she's 14, 13, 1 years old, or 15, 14, 1 years old. He don't give a fuck. Due to the fact that he's like, ain't nobody getting shit for free. He said that that was a joke. So he goes on to say, why would I risk it all? Calls people jealous. He admits that all the voice chat messages were indeed true. So that's no longer up for motherfucking debate of whether it was fake. He admits that it was all true. Starts rambling insults and shit. He says, yeah, it was me, obviously. Starts making weird noises like someone's fucking strangling a bullfrog. He talks about what messages, what he says. What about what messages? Because people want to know about the private DMs that he had where he called a girl his future wifey. He calls another girl sexy. Puts kissing emojis in a motherfucking girl's, what do you call it again? Her Instagram post and shit. Those were leaked too. He doesn't talk about those whatsoever. He pretends that that never fucking happened or existed. Even though that was also part of the same bundle of evidence. He doesn't deny it, but he plays disingenuous, which disingenuous means you're playing stupid. He says, I ain't call her babe. From what I saw, he called her future wifey. He says, y'all here for drama. He then goes on to explain what messages. Talks about he's paranoid, gotten paranoid, that motherfucker's gonna try to run up on him. And then he contradicts himself, and then he incriminates himself by saying that he's never seen a picture of the bitch. Now, once you did that, I knew you was guilty as fuck. Because what you should have done is shut it the fuck up, assessed the situation, and came out with a foolproof fucking plan. But you went into a football game with no game plan. And he says inside of his video to last week, you know, it came out last week called Good Luck Exposing My Ass, that he's seen pictures of her. He wants to suck her titties. He wants her to bounce on his dick, etc., etc. And then if you look at the pictures from the group chat, he has pictures of her that he screenshotted off of her Instagram story that he posted in the group chat and then said he wants to suck the milk out her tits, he wants her to fuck, etc., etc. And then he goes onto this live stream to contradict all of that and say that he's never seen a picture of her whatsoever. So now we know you're a fucking liar. And now we know your word holds zero fucking weight, and anything that comes out your mouth in this situation is a complete fucking lie because you want to save your own skin. You fucked up there. And I know he's this type of motherfucker where he'll never defend himself properly. He's the type of motherfucker where his defense is his offense. In which instead of, you know, defending himself, he'll be like, oh, you're a bitch, you're a pussy, blah, blah, blah. I talk a lot of shit for a guy who has green fucking teeth, has gaps in each one, whose teeth right here are pressed in fucking backward, who has a bald fucking scalp at the age of what? You started balding at 24, 25? Because I already know your ass gonna make some stupid ass response. Your 800-pound ass talk, you have 4 eyes, you're skinny, you play Mario Kart. Well, you lived with your fucking family till you were like, what, 28, 29? You moved out your pop's house? So we can even go there, you dumbass motherfucker. Fucking bald by 25. Get the fuck out of here, because I already know he gonna make some stupid-ass response because I just called his ass guilty because you contradicted yourself, you stupid piece of shit. So now we know that you're motherfucking guilty. You called a girl sexy who was like 14 or 15 years old. You admitted, and people have shown proof of you FaceTiming a 16-year-old. What are you doing being nearly 30 years old? A man in his near 30s FaceTiming 16-year-old girls? She ain't no motherfucking family to you. She ain't your daughter. She ain't your stepdaughter. She ain't your nephew or niece. She ain't your fucking niece. She ain't your little cousin. She's some girl online that you FaceTiming? Yeah, and we know you was sick fuck because how many of those videos where he was talking about, oh yeah, I go to fucking laundromats and I steal women's bras and I go home, I smell them and jerk off to that shit? And the motherfuckers, ha, that's so funny, ha. Like he has some like Conor McGregor complex where no matter what he does, since he is EDP, he can't be guilty. Like, look, it's crazy Conor McGregor, back at it again. Oh, look, it's just EDP with another one of his antics, being a fucking sick freak. So now we already know you was a sick freak from the motherfucking get-go. You was a sick-ass motherfucker and you got elf ears. And that shit's fucking funny. Why them shits pressed in like that? The fuck them shits look like goblins and shit, homie. Get the fuck out of here with that weak-ass shit. And it pisses me the fuck off that you're a sick fuck and anybody else who would have done that shit would have been fucking killed online. Motherfucking slaughtered. Slaughtered online. But since it's EDP, he can just walk away, brush his shoulders off like he's fucking prime John Cena or some shit. Just act like nothing fucking happened. Just walk out like Super Cena. Like, no. The fuck out of here with that weak ass shit, homie. So there's DMs that you pretend that don't exist when they're literally part of the same evidence. You play disingenuous that they don't exist. You contradicted yourself. So this means that you're guilty as fuck, homie. You're guilty as fuck. You're guilty. You can't play disingenuous. You can't fucking lie. You lied for no fucking reason. You literally made a video and then you contradicted that video. Why'd you even release? Why'd you even come on stream? Why did you even do this? Why? Look what you did. You stuck your head in the guillotine and pulled the fucking blade down and cut your own head off. A dumbass. And you want to sit there the whole stream with that face, your lip quivering and shit and not even say sorry. But here's the fact. Even if you did say sorry, you ain't sorry that you did it. You sorry that you got caught. The fuck you talking to 14-year-old, 15-year-old girls saying you suck the milk out they titty, and then live. I never see no pictures of it, but you had the picture saved on your phone, you dumbass motherfucker. How the fuck you send it to the chat if you never had no pictures of her? How'd you do that? Oh, just magic. Wave the wand and you had your eyes fucking closed, just sent the picture somehow. Well, I never seen it. Oh, you're such a fucking lying piece of shit. You're such a fucking liar. Don't worry, homie. Don't fucking worry. Don't worry at all. And if you're paranoid, you deserve to be. You fucking deserve to be. You did some shit. You ain't even admitting. You're not even giving an inch. You're not even giving an inch. You're not. But you'd rather incriminate yourself. I don't even know what the fuck's wrong with this guy. He incriminated himself. He's stupid as shit. I don't know why the fuck he decided to come on live stream. He just came on there to make himself look like a fool. Might as well come out with the squiggly hair on the sides, big ass red nose, color his face on some whole entire clown circus bullshit. That was stupid as fuck for you to do. That's the end of the video. I'm ColdRaven. I'm gonna catch you guys the fuck later. What you think about this shit? Because the second he lied and contradicted himself inside the live stream is the second he just put the cuffs on himself and said, hey, yo, I'm guilty. I'm gonna catch y'all the fuck later. Peace. God, you kidding me?
Lucy, you better show me some fucking titties. I don't give a fuck. Like, you talking about you want me to wish that nigga happy birthday, motherfucker? You better show me some fucking titties or some shit. Oh my god, EDP, like, she's 14, like, she's 15, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck, nigga, if the bitch is 1, motherfucker. Like, ain't shit free in this motherfucker.
Pedophile! Pedophile!
Got my tweed pressed, got my best, all I need now is the boy. Got my stripes, I got my hopes, I got the time and the place, and I got rhythm. Now all I need is Chris to go with them. He'll just appear, we'll fill this big town full of joy.
That's just nasty.
Hey, EDP, I heard you like little girls, boy. heard you like them nice and young. I heard you like them in their teens. You know, if you haven't heard today's news, come to find out, and there's proof on Twitter, and I'm sure you could find it on YouTube, that EDP445 is a pedophile. A straight up fucking savage pedophile. I'm here to do two things today. Number one, I'm here to apologize. And number two, I'm here to help some of you individuals out there. EDP's too far gone. He's just the example that we're going to use today. Okay? I had a great conversation with Bad Dog not too long ago. And Bad Dog said something to me that actually resonated with me. First time in his life he's ever been right. I'm just kidding, Bad Dog. I'm just kidding, Bad Dog. He said, Pizzle, you make great content. You do great things. But sometimes you worry too much about other people. And I said, Bad Dog, you're right. Maybe I need to mind my own business sometimes. But I'm sorry, dog. I just couldn't let this dog right here walk off just yet. So let me first and foremost apologize. You see, I created EDP. And you say, what do you mean, Pizzle? There's so many people that come to your page every single year and compare you to EDP. They always say, oh, this is the Giants version of EDP. Which is the worst fucking thing you could say to me. EDP it was birthed from the battles of both Halen 88 and I. He saw some tremendous videos back in the day and saw an opportunity for himself to shine. This man had not one Eagles thing on his wall until he found YouTube and saw the passion that I had, the passion that Halen 88 had, and many others. And said, I want to believe in something just as much as these guys do. And so EDP445 was born. The trouble was, he couldn't talk trash worth a fuck. So he had to do some theatrical shit here on YouTube. But nevertheless, he's what I like to call a Pizzle baby. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I've actually hoped that EDP445 was going to make it in this world. Because it was like my own little child doing something great. And EDP's had a few things to say about me, nothing good. Which he should get on his fucking knees and fucking thank me for giving him the inspiration, the fucking motivation, and the idea to fucking be something with his sorry ass life. I mean, look at him. Does it surprise you that he's trying to fuck a teenager? No. Not one bit. The truth is EDP let it go to his head, is what he did. He got too big for his britches, which leads me to the very next point that I want to make. Stop giving money to sorry ass people like EDP445. And there's a lot of sorry ass people on YouTube that you're handing money over to. You just gave a bunch of money to a fucking pedophile. The worst kind of human being walking God's green earth is a pedophile. Men go out in the street shoot one another, they had to handle their business. Men fucking with little girls? Oh, that's a problem. That's a problem. This guy's a fucking problem. This ain't even about Giants Eagles bullshit. This is about a motherfucker just being nasty. Being a piece of shit. And I can't believe you couldn't have looked at this dude and seen that. Can't believe it. And I know what some of you are saying. I know some of you are saying, oh, Pizzle, you're taking too much credit. You shouldn't apologize, Pizzle. You shouldn't apologize. Well, guess what? Half you fuckers are tearing down statues left and right all over this fucking country because you don't understand history. So why the hell, if you can't understand American history, how the hell can I expect you to understand YouTube history? Because you don't understand anything. You don't pay attention. You let little fuckheads like this boy fool you. You gave your money and attention to a pedophile. You know who's really sick? Or you know who should be sick to their fucking stomach tonight? I'm talking they shouldn't be able to fucking get out of bed. I'm talking every time they walk, they should want to fucking vomit. Is whoever that sick fuck was that gave this dude right here the opportunity to go to the Super Bowl and watch his so-called team win a Super Bowl. He took this fuckhead. EDP went all expenses paid to the Super Bowl. You took this pedophile fuck to represent the Philadelphia Eagle fan base? I can list a handful of Eagle fans who I've watched here on YouTube that deserve that a whole lot more than this sack of shit. E-Rock. Power Rangers. You want to talk about a kid who, well, he's not a kid no more. You want to talk about a guy who was a little kid on YouTube. Stood up for the Eagles when it wasn't cool to stand up for the Eagles. Supported the Eagles when they were bad. He didn't just come out here and make these stupid ass videos like this jackwagon does. But you love the train wreck that is EDP. You all know it. The videos are a train wreck. So why would you think that his life is not a train wreck? Is anybody surprised by the news today that he's a pedophile? Think about the money you handed over to this guy and what he possibly did with it. Other than buying jerseys that look like you could fucking sleep in. You could use for a fucking blanket. Oh. EDP can get away with anything because he can cry foul at any moment. Can he? I'm sick and tired of sorry ass people like EDP getting a say. And it just so happens, it's funny too, because Deshaun Jackson, aka Adolph Jackson, said something stupid this week, didn't he? And nobody makes a big fuss about it, do they? Nobody goes around and says, oh, let's cancel Adolph Jackson. Like they would if he was a different type of athlete. Just like probably nobody will go around saying, cancel EDP because, oh, well, at the end of the day, we want to be hypocritical, biased assholes. Wow. So this is the one, huh? This is the one. This is the unicorn. Huh? He ain't shit. He's a nasty fucking piece of trash Eagles fan. And you know what? There's probably a lot more out there just like him. That's why some of you That's why some of you to this probably ain't even a big deal. I knew it about you, boy. I knew you was dirty, but I didn't know you was that dirty.
Listen, motherfucker, all right? If you honestly believe that I would throw my fucking life away, right, for a bitch that doesn't even fucking have hair on her fucking pussy, for a bitch that probably doesn't even know her fucking ABCs, for a fucking bitch that can't even count to fucking 100, for a fucking bitch that needs to have her fucking nose up in the fucking textbooks, my nigga. If you honestly believe that I'm a motherfucking pedophile, you're fucking high. You're fucking snorting a motherfucking line of coke off a bad bitch's motherfucking ass crack, my nigga. You know what I mean? Motherfucker, you snorting that Tony Montana, my nigga, that fucking good ass goddamn Miami Vice ass shit. You feel me? I mean, nigga, I just moved, right? I've been blessed with this beautiful fucking platform known as fucking YouTube, right? I have 2 goddamn goddaughters. I have wonderful, amazing, close-ass fucking friends. You feel me? I mean, for fuck's sake, dude, you guys have been keeping up with the entire fucking car situation, my nigga. You know what I mean? Just dropped 60 fucking K on a motherfucking car. Cash money, motherfucker, like it ain't shit. You know what I mean? I'm blessed. I'm humbled. You know what I mean? It's a fucking blessing, my nigga, to sit back and be surrounded with the fucking type of things that I'm surrounded with. And if you honestly feel and think that I would throw all of that away for some fucking bitch, my nigga, then I mean, fuck, nigga, you need to take your motherfucking ass to the local doctor and get your fucking brain examined. Now, was that my voice in the voice clips? Yeah. Am I a pedophile? Fuck no. Gives me the fucking heebie-jeebies, my nigga, just thinking about that fucking shit. You feel me? Do I have a fucked up sense of humor? Fuck yeah. You know what I mean? I'm a crazy ass.
Off to the EDP incels who have been raiding my channel and ColdRaven's channel and many others who have been exposing EDP on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube, then explain to me when you go on EDP445's Instagram, he has his comments limited to only to those that he approves of, so they won't expose him further on social media. So continue to dance, hover your finger over your mouse trigger on your keyboard warrior pad and hit the dislike bar, because it won't matter. The EDP445 exposed party has gotten so bad on Twitter that his burner account with 70,000 followers is seriously thinking that in light of these allegations and the proof that EDP445 engages with underage girls, that he might just have to take a different Twitter career path. I've come to the conclusion as to why so many of you defend EDP445. Because you live vicariously. You simp through him. You want to be him. You live the same type of lifestyle, leeching and trying to get everything you can without working for it. E-begging, simping, whatever means necessary to get anything for free. You are exactly like your idol, EDP445, and most of you are between the ages of 13 to 18. Shout out to my boy ColdRaven. He pretty much said everything that I wanted to say in this video, but he said it just way more eloquently than I ever could. The biggest excuse I've heard is it's just dark humor. Dark humor crosses the line when you're talking about underage girls. and trying to see their titties and trying to simp for them online to try to send you explicit photos. That is where your dark humor line is crossed, incels. As for the clout chasing bit, I've been making videos for years. This is just one channel out of many channels that I've had in the past. And I promise you this, I don't need EDP. I don't need to put his name in the title to get views. My channel, my reputation, Tyson speaks for itself. It's funny to me how you same EDP pedophile defenders will sit up here and try to cancel Shane Dawson for the same exact actions. But when it comes to your hero, you know, the one that you want to get voted president, even though it's past the election cycle where you can even put in your own ballots, have no problems with turning the cheek and showing a blind eye to the accusations that Brian Moreland has been accused of. The question is, are you surprised that a 29-year-old, 450-pound morbidly obese that lives by himself, that can't get a regular job, that floods toilets, that says fuck after every sentence, can't get a real woman, can't be in a stable relationship, that nobody wants anything to do with him, so he has to try to groom underage girls to try to trick them with his YouTube fame, to try to get under their bra? Are you really surprised by this notion? How many times has EDP been catfished? How many times has he voiced his misogynistic dark humor about women on this platform? And you wonder why he's not monetized. You wonder why this platform has been trying to delete EDP's channel for over years, but the fact that he gets so many views, they just can't get themselves to pull the trigger. And yes, you minions, you incels can continue to support your hero. But at the end of the day, everyone knows the truth. Everyone knows at the back of their minds what type of individual Bryant Moreland, aka EDP445, really is. He'll never be able to get a real sponsorship. He'll never be able to get a real job. He'll never be able to move out of that 4x4 apartment that he owns. He can't even maintain a regular weight balance. He's eventually going to die from diabetes. He's eventually going to collapse off of a heart attack. And let me also point out that EDP was nothing without the TTC. We all know that when he first started making YouTube videos, he owned zero Eagles gear. All of his walls were white, but then he decided to trick everyone. Then he realized he can make a living off of a persona, so he decided to e-bag his way to the top, pimping out his subs for money, pimping out his subs for gym memberships, pimping out his subs for a brand new car that there's no way in hell he could have afforded otherwise. He is an e-bagging liar. Since YouTube didn't want to give him a million play button, he had to e-bag his way to another country so his subscribers can buy him and customize him one. The fact of the matter is, he needs you incels to maintain a lifestyle of sitting on his ass and making rant videos about the Eagles. He needs you, but eventually you are going to age out. Eventually there's a new generation and they're not going to be fooled by EDP no longer. So enjoy it. Enjoy these next couple of years. If we've learned anything from this situation, is that YouTube doesn't care how big you are. As we've seen with the Shane Dawson situation, YouTube had no problems wiping him off the planet, wiping him off the YouTube platform, and demonetizing him. But at the end of the day, EDP can't get monetized. The only money he will make is by twerking and sitting on his fat ass cleaning a gun that he'll never have to use. And for the rest of you that think this is Eagles and Patriots related, the only thing I have to say is 6 rings to your one-hit wonder.
Remember me, you punk-ass motherfuckers! Tyson and all you motherfucking incest, bitch-made motherfucking fans out there in Boston! How the fuck is it going, motherfucker?
Oh yeah. Good morning to you there, Mr. Food Monster. This is how it's going.
You want a fucking piece of... You want a piece of me, motherfucker?
Want a piece of pizza?
I'm right here, bitch, and I ain't fucking leaving!
Yeah, I heard you.